No. Okay. I don't know what update changed this, but in like the predictive text here, if you put in like the name of an emoji and you go to the predictive text, it'll fucking put up the emoji. And I don't fucking want that. I want you, if I'm putting in like the word star, if I'm trying to type in starting, I just try to type in starting. And I typed in star, and I noticed that it was putting starting up there. So I went to present, I went to the fucking emoji. That's not what I fucking want. Who the fuck designed this? Did I do everything I needed to do here? I'm pretty sure I did. It's not important until we actually get to like the performance upgrades. Like, I wonder when the next performance upgrades are. We just got the level. There should be another unique part. A unique visual part or like a unique performance upgrade pretty soon. Earn your stripes. Hey, that reminds me. I still haven't finished NASCAR 08. 6 laps, 3 opponents, 1 winner. Make sure it's you if you're gonna be number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9. Broken promises, huh? We got a Celica next to us here. I'm surprised we haven't unlocked that yet. That feels like one of the cars you unlock early. Whatever. Oh, it's this track in 6 laps. Oh, you're just gonna make this as long as possible so that when the final lap comes and you screw me over in this exact fucking section, I get to do the entire fucking race all over again, isn't that? That's what you're doing. That is what you're doing, isn't it? I don't see any traffic yet, but oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. I can feel the anger, rage, and hate building, and anger, hatred, rage that I'm gonna feel towards this exact fucking. And plus, we got a cheating Impreza here, so that's marvelous news. I love the cheating Impreza. I don't see any traffic yet, so by God's grace, this might be a traffic-free race, so I don't have to worry about the death march. That is the death jumps. The march through hell, that is the death jumps. I can't wait to fucking get to the death jumps. See, I don't think there's any traffic in this race, so the death jumps may not be the end of me today. May. This is a long fucking race though, like there's no excuse for this shit. There is no excuse for this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna wreck your ass. That's what you fucking deserve for being in a cheating Impreza here. Whatever. Anyway, what to talk about next? Because I kind of exhausted all my commentary in the first 30 minutes of this session here, so. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway, anything to talk about? Anything at all? I can't think of anything. There's like practically nothing to talk about. I mean, besides the fact that this race is way too fucking long, like 6 laps. Come on, dude. I don't care if this track is a minute in length. That's still 6 minutes. And then shit like that's gonna happen. And I'm gonna fucking lose on the last lap. Because this game's an asshole. You see, I think the thing that's saving me here is that the AI is terrible going off of jumps. And since there's so many jumps in this race, they're flip-flopping all over the place and they're trying to compensate for that by slowing down massively. But you don't have to do that since you're not a stupid AI. And then you just blow by them on that section. I'm not going to go down the shortcut because there's no jumps there. And then that guy takes the shortcut, but actually is not short because he's behind the other guy. And you know, I'm trying to make a philosophical conversation. It's not really philosophical, it's more the laws of motion or whatever, I don't know. Okay, so here's a theory that I got. So my theory is that if you're in a section of a road, like this one coming up right here, like this kink right here, where you can go on any part of it that you want, you should take the longest way around possible. Because if you do that, then your car is going to travel a lot further, and presumably, you're going to go faster. Because since when you take the shorter way, alright, so you take the shorter way like he is right now, you don't have enough time to build up as much speed as the guy on the outside. So since you're traveling a longer distance, you have the ability to gain more speed, is what I'm trying to say. So if you're like in a tri-oval at like Kansas Motor Speedway or something, you should always be right up against the wall so that you can get as much speed as you possibly can. You should never take that little shorter part where you cut below the actual banking. I think when you're doing a full lap, this applies. But when you're actually doing when you're trying to qualify, you should start up high, and then when you get to the line, you should cut the shortest distance possible. I think, because when you're building up speed to get to that first corner, you want to be going as fast as possible, right? So that you have the least disadvantage. Because when you're coming to the line speed is like the backbone of a fast lap. Like if you're not going, maybe unless you're like at a road course or something where you're slowing down every single corner. But when you're at a high octane track such as Kansas, you need all the momentum that you can get. So coming into a lap with the highest, speed possible, right? It's just it makes perfect sense to me, but I wrote the theory in my own head, so that's probably the reason why it makes so much sense. Is because I wrote the theory myself and I understand what I'm trying to say. But when you try and convey it to someone else, it just gets lost in translation and all that good shit. So whatever. But you're getting up to speed and you can shave off 0.2 of a second in some cases if you're just getting up to speed at an extra 5 miles an hour. So to get that extra speed while you're going to be traveling a longer distance and it's going to take a longer amount of time, you're also going to have more speed. So when you're going to your coming to green lap, wouldn't it make sense to take the longest route around the track possible where you have the most amount of speed? So you go up to that high part of the tri-oval and then cut down when you get to the line. I don't know. I'm just rambling over here at this point. We managed to actually win this on the first try, which is probably the most impressive thing that I've done this entire playthrough so far. And the fact that this race was so fucking long means we got a lot of style points, which means we filled up the gauge, now we got the Aerospeed vinyl, we're ranked 9th in the circuits. There's just so many good things happening to us right now, is basically what I'm trying to say. I think we unlocked some new races as a result. I don't think there's anything there yet. We got a drag race for the ladies. Ooh.
Why do you keep interrupting my action? Let's get this race on so I can beat you and get back to the course.
So yeah, time to get ranked number 9 in the drag races. Maybe, I think we'll be ranked number 9 in everything after this, so. Maybe not. No, I think before this session even started, we were ranked number 9 in sprints, so. Yeah, we should be ranked number 9 after everything in this, so maybe we'll get the unique part after that, so. I'm just looking forward to a unique fucking part. I just want a unique part. That's all I want, man. It's just me. Oh yeah, this is a drag race. The UI completely changed and I was terrified for a second. So. Oh, this is a one and done too, so we gotta be careful here. I say, as I completely fail to do anything right. Oh god, oh god, oh god, that's a guy. Okay. I'm out of boost. And we gotta make sure that there isn't a ramp anywhere. Because if there's a ramp, you gotta go over the ramp, otherwise you're probably gonna hit something. You dick. You fucking asshole. I think I'm gonna win this anyway. No, I'm not. The game decided to be a fucking asshole. You can't have a fucking roller coaster type race if you're gonna be doing shit like that. Because when I say roller coaster type race, I mean where we're on a distinct track at all times. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I'm out of boost and I'm stuck behind this asshole, so that's phenomenal. Get out of my way, dick. There we go. We should get the lead here. You fucking piece of shit. Can't lose this shit. I can't lose this shit! Photo finish, man. If I had my camera out, I would totally have just lifted up right now and be like, fuck that. I'm not thinking ahead like that. Hang time. That was barely worth anything. That was so pointless. Okay. Ranked number 9 in drag. Yay, we're ranked 9 in drag racing. Could you imagine if I made like every race in this game its own part and we literally just did that? It was just not even a minute long part. They're like, alright, hello, welcome back to Kamikaze Games Need for Speed Underground playthrough. We're doing this drag race today. We're gonna do it. These guys are being assholes. Just gotta shift at the right time, and the race is over. Alright, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed watching this week's episode of Need for Speed Underground. Someone gonna hit me? Yes, Bob. Oh God. Oh, that's gonna cease all forward momentum. So if I can get reset, Fuck! I'm stuck on a hay bale. No!
I was so close to finishing fifth! I was so close to finishing fifth! Or sixth!